From Ascend Behavior and Family Support Services, Lyndsay, welcome to Vocal for Local. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. Thanks for taking a few minutes to chat with us today. Why don't you tell us a bit about what you do at Ascend Behavior and Family Support Services?
I can do that. At Ascend, we provide behavior intervention services for clients from around the age of 2 to 19. And we usually think behavior interventionist is pretty well known in the autism community, but we're not limited to autism. We serve clients with ADHD, intellectual disabilities, and challenges like that.
I see. So is it's sort of like, does that mean everyone who has, every family who has an autistic child will need this eventually? Or is it sort of like we need some help, we need some guidance? If you're listening to this and you don't really know exactly, what the line is, if there is a line even, they can reach out to you for help on, okay, well, here's where we can start and what we can do and that sort of thing, correct?
And when families get their diagnosis, it usually is recommended to work with a consultant depending on age and then intervention. It's not a end-all be-all. You don't have to, but we definitely feel like we can provide support, even if that's just some recommendations for other activities in town, help with the school, what services or rights that your child has with the diagnosis coming in. And so we just, even if they don't come for intervention services, if they want to reach out to just kind of know, hey, like we just got this diagnosis, we don't know what we're feeling, we can just lend an ear and try to help out of what we do have in town for social groups, for disabled, gymnastics, stuff like that.
Yeah. And I mean, this is sort of one of those, I'm not sure how to call it or what to call it, but like a sort of like something that seems to be overlooked, underfunded. There never seems to be enough of these sorts of things available for people who need help like that. So I guess my question is, why did you decide to kind of do this on your own and make your own business or business organization out of this situation? Because you've been doing this for a while, but this sort of working on your own is kind of a new thing for you, correct?
Yes. The Ascend itself is only a year old.
Yeah.
I've been in the field for about 17. So I was in a community-based program for 9 years, and that shut down. And so knowing the need, seeing the need increase over the years, and knowing that we don't have enough services, even the services that we have, there's usually a wait list. I unfortunately also have a wait list. So I knew that there was a need. I'm lucky enough that I come from a family business background. I knew I could do it. So I had the community support, and I just went for it, opened my doors, and trying to help as many people as we can.
Well, if someone's listening right now and they say, Lyndsay's talking about me and my family, we just have this, or we're trying to figure out what's happening and how to move forward with a diagnosis like autism in our children or whatnot. What's kind of the step they have to take next to get in touch with you to have a first appointment, a first talk with you? What do you recommend they do to get even on this wait list and make an appointment and all that?
Well, if they're seeking a diagnosis or the assessment, we can do that process. We can obviously help you, refer you, say, to the CDC or your doctor for the public assessment, or we have a list of private clinics that will do assessment. You don't have to have an assessment, a diagnosis to access our services.
Okay.
Some of our families, if you wanted to start before, you suspect that you will get the diagnosis, but unfortunately that wait list for assessment is almost 3 years.
Wow.
You could start early. We could connect you with, say, if we needed the behavior consultants that we work with. If your child is maybe not someone who needs a diagnosis but just needs some extra support, you can still contact us, which I know kind of email might seem impersonal, but email or going through our website is a little easier, just because we're not always answering the phone because we're with clients, and for safety reasons, of course, we don't want to be on the phone. So our website is northernbehaviourintervention.ca, or find us on Facebook, and you can contact us through the Facebook page, or email is ascendbehavior@hotmail.com.
All right.
The best way.
Perfect. Anything else you want to say before I let you go, Lyndsay?
I don't think so. I think we covered it pretty.
All right, perfect. Well, again, that web address, if you didn't hear it, www.northernbehaviourintervention.ca. And again, you said lots of contact info and whatnot, including just Facebook messages available through the Facebook page. Same, Ascend Behavior and Family Support Services on Facebook, I assume is kind of what they search up. Yeah, perfect. All right. Well, Lyndsay, thank you so much for stopping by today to talk about this.
Thanks for having us come by.
You're very welcome. Vocal for Local is brought to you by the Fort St. John Co-op.
Join us next Thursday for